संवसारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्रचावर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादि समस्त बिरदावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संग सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्यापवर्गवर्ष विश्राणजीमूत परमदकलभकेसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपण शाक्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षणा नरहार्ह ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्री ऋषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समयकर्त्रे सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिनाम अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ तृणवद्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रचित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्त्रे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वत मनुविक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्ग पुरस्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्री लक्ष्मी भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थम तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थम गुरुकृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थम वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्यानाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थम धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध बल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थम समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थम समस्त मंगलावाप्त्यर्थम भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम पूर्ण आरोग्य युक्त दृढ़गात्र योगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थम परमशिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थम नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये. Please wash your hand with an uddani of water. Om apa upasprishya.
Let us now keep the Panchapatram and Uddaranis to the side and let's all stand up for the skeleton dance. Please stand up. Visualize yourself as a skeleton, just with bones, without any flesh, muscles. And start shaking all of your joints intensely. Your elbows, your wrists, your knees. Start shaking and loosening your whole body. Shake intensely. Now slowly relax. Breathe in and out deeply. Inhale and exhale. Feel the energy flowing through your whole body. Now open your eyes and please sit down on your mats. Yes. So the first asana that we are going to perform today is in the Trithiya Vinyasa Krama. Name of the asana is Bala Gunasana. So in this asana, from a seated position, come on to your heels, sit on your toes and heels, and place your left toe on the ground and sit on the heel of your left foot. And then place your right foot flat on the ground with the knee towards the chest. So your left foot, you'll be sitting on your left foot and your left heel. And your right foot, take a step forward and keep your whole feet on the ground with your knees raised and towards your chest. And place your palms on the respective knees and maintain an upright position. This is the Bala Gunasana. So let's all do this together. So first come on to your toes. So you will keep your left toe, your left foot in the same position, and then take your right foot and step forward. Make sure that your knee is facing upright, and place your hands on your knees. And even your body should be in upright position. Don't curl your back. Don't curl your back. Try to open up your chest. Open up your chest and sit straight. Yes, sit as straight as possible. And make sure that your knees are not touching the ground. Don't touch your knees to the ground. Make sure that your knees are lifted. Both your knees should be above the ground. Yes. So in this asana, visualize the Siddha, one of the Siddhas in your inner space. The pranayama that you'll be performing is the Antarangaka Kumbhaka. So that is inhale forcefully inside. So take a sharp breath. Inhale and then hold your breath. And then slowly exhale through your nostrils. Inhale forcefully through your nostrils. And then hold your breath. And then slowly exhale. This is the Antarangaka Kumbhaka. And the bandha that we'll be performing is the Mula Bandha. Mula Bandha is contracting your perineum, and the japa of Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
आसन को गुण जल विकार जाई।
Yes, now relax. The next asana that we are going to do is Grahasana. So in the Grahasana, you're going to squat with your feet flat on the mat and bringing your hands inside. So first stand up. You can come to a standing position. Now what you're going to do is you're going to insert your hands inside your legs. Insert your hands inside your legs. And then you're going to squat down and bring your elbows under your thighs and wrap your hands around your shin. So you'll be wrapping your hands So you'll be squatting. First, put your hands inside your legs and then squat down. Squat as low as possible. Go down, 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 down. Squat all the way down. And then wrap your arms around your legs. Wrap your arms around your legs and hold on to your ankles from outside. So in this asana, yes, keep squatting, keep squatting. Your buttocks should not touch the ground. So only your heels and your foot should be on the ground. Make sure that your back or behind is not touching the ground. Balance with your only your feet on the ground. If you want better balance, maybe you can open up your legs a little more. You can keep your feet wider, and then you can go down. If you want better balance, you can open up your feet also. Keep your feet wider, and then go down. Yes, so in this asana, visualize yourself as an entire planet. Visualize yourself as an entire planet. The pranayama that you'll be performing is the Antarangaka Kumbhaka. So that is, inhale forcefully, take a sharp breath, inhale, and then hold your breath, and then exhale slowly. Take a sharp breath, inhale forcefully, and then hold your breath, and then slowly exhale through both your nostrils. Perform the Mula Bandha, contracting your perineum, and the japa of Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
पादतले भूमौ संस्थाप्य जानुमध्ये कूर्परौ स्थाप्य हस्ताभ्यां गुल्पप्रदेशो धृत्वा तिष्ठेत् ग्रहासनं भवति.
Okay, that's wonderful. You can now relax and let's go to the next asana. The next asana is the Bala Gunasana on the other side. So come to a squatting position with seated on your heels. Now, last time we took the right leg forward. This time step your left leg forward. Step your left leg forward. So you'll be sitting on your right heel and your left foot, step it forward so that your knee is raised towards your chest. Now place your palms on the respective knees and maintain an upright position. Don't curve your back or don't bend forward. Nicely sit with your chest. Open up your chest and sit with your back straight. Visualize yourself as a Siddha, one of the 84 Siddhas. Perform the Antarangaka Kumbhaka. So that is, inhale sharply, sharply inhale, and then hold your breath. And exhale slowly through your nostrils. Perform the Mula Bandha, contracting your perineum, and the japa of Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
आसन को गुण जल विकार जाई।
Yes, now relax. You can now relax. The next asana is Utkatasana. So in this asana, first everyone can see your screen. So squat on your toes with your heels up and your knees off the mat. Place your perineum on the heels and your hands on respective knees and keep your spine straight. This is the Utkatasana. So squat on your toes, come onto your toes and keep your heels up and knees off the mat. Don't bring your knees down. Keep your knees off the mat. And now place your perineum on the heels and your hands on the respective knees and keep your spine straight. Again, in this asana, don't round your back. Don't bend your back. Keep your back straight and balance. Keep your back straight as possible. Open up your chest and balance. Yes, so in this asana, visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Perform the Antarangaka Kumbhaka, that is, inhale sharply and then hold your breath and then slowly exhale through your nostrils. Perform the Mula Bandha, contracting your perineum, and the japa of Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
युजास्फिजोस्ति यत ऊर्वजानु यत्रासने पादतलद्वयोपरि सिंह्या।
Relax. Let's now go to the next asana. All of you can relax. Come back on your feet, on your knees. Let's go to the next asana. The next asana we're going to be performing is going to be Vajra Sangarasana 2. So in Vajra Sangarasana, first you're going to sit down on top of your toes. Sit on top of your toes. Heels on your perineum. The perineum on the heels. Now keep the soles together. So you're going to turn your feet inward so that your soles are facing each other together. Now keep the knees nice and wide. Keep the knees nice and wide. Lift the elbows, lift the knees off the ground. Now hold the opposite elbows behind the back. Hold the opposite elbows behind the back. Let's balance in the position, in the asana. Please balance. Once again, we're going to be performing the Antaranga Kumbhaka in this. Inhale sharply. And hold comfortably. And slowly exhale through your nose. Please continue to perform the Antaranga Kumbhaka. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. And the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
दोगो एड़ी गुदा निवेशे गोला उभा राखे धीर आड़े पाए पसारे धीर.
Relax. You can get your knees back on the ground. Please relax. Let's now enter into the next asana. The next asana is going to be Anilasana. You're going to be squatting down. Squat down and keep your feet hip width apart. Keep your feet hip width apart. Now you're going to insert your hands under the soles of your feet from the inside and placing your palms downward towards the ground, inserting your palms under your feet. Make sure that your arms are straight and elbows are together at the navel center, near the navel center. But bring your gaze to the nose. LA female team, let's do it together. Come on, every one of you, squat down. Every one of you, squat down. Bolivia female team, please get into a squatting position. Now insert from a squatting position, insert your fingers under your foot, palms facing downward towards the ground. See, even if you're not able to balance and you're sitting down on your butt, that is also okay. Like you're fallen, like if you're down there, that is also okay if you're not able to stay in a squatted position. Just place your hands under your feet from inside. Now hold the position. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space and bring the visualization where you're able to live just off the air. Visualize yourself living just off the air. And the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
दोगो हाथ भूमि पर उठाने कहनी जाड़ी ना भी लगाने खना दो ऐसे विधि करें इष्टि हथेलियां की परिधरे.
Yes, relax. You can release your hands from there. The next asana we are going to be doing is going to be Padukasana. So a similar asana as what we have done now. Now place the back of your hands on the mat with the fingers facing towards the body. And then you're going to step your feet on top of your hands. You're going to step your feet on top of your hands, wrapping the hands around the feet like a shoe. And from here, you're going to walk forward and backward. Try to keep your knees straight when you are standing up. Of course, when walking, you are going to bend your knees, but try to keep it as straight as possible when you are in the upright position. Let's all perform the Padukasana. Come on, every one of you. Place your hands under your feet. Place your hands under your feet and walk forward and backward. Yes, good. Now visualize yourself as wearing the Padukas, doing the Parivrajaka Yatra, walking across India, Bharat, visiting the various pilgrim centers. The internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
हस्ततलयोः पादतले कृत्वा तिष्ठेत् गच्छेत् पादुकासनं भवति.
Okay, relax, stand up. Please come to a standing position. Shake your hands out. Shake your legs out. Rotate your the wrists. Rotate your wrists. Now, let's enter into the next asana. The next asana is going to be Kukutodana. In Kukutodana, from the standing position, we're going to come down, place our palms on the mat. And from here, we're going to jump up towards the air and let the feet fall down. And you're going to repeat this again and again. Try to lift both the feet at a time. If you're not able to, then jump with one foot at a time. And bring your awareness to your core. Okay, all of you, just a moment. Please look up towards the screen. Now, this same asana, either you can jump and drop your feet quickly, like it just jumps up and then due to the gravity you drop and then you repeat again and again. Or the other thing that you can do is engage your stomach, engage your core muscles and kick up and slowly come down. And slowly come down. So try to come down as slow as possible once you kick your feet up. The easiest variation is jumping with one foot, kicking one foot up and then the other, like that. Then once you're a little comfortable, kick with both the feet. And once you're more comfortable, then jump up with both the feet and come down slowly. Yes, let's do the Kukutodana, everybody. Come on, everybody, palms on the ground. You're going to visualize yourself as a rooster, flying up and down. Come on, jump. Kick yourself up towards the sky and drop your feet back onto the ground. Please perform the Kukutodana. And have the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
हस्ततले भूमौ कृत्वा पादतले च ऊर्ध्वमुड्डानं कृत्वा भूमौ पतेत्. इत्थं पुनः पुनः कुर्यात् कुक्कुटोड्डानं भवति.
Relax. Now we are going to be entering into the next asana. The next asana is going to be a handstand. So before we enter into handstand, we are going to be shaking our hands out. In this position itself, shake your hands out, rotate your shoulders. So you prepare yourself. Rotate your shoulders, relax. Okay, now we are going to be performing the next asana, which is going to be Viparitantriya asana, where basically we are going to be placing our hands on the mat, kick our legs up into a handstand, and move on both the hands, dancing in handstand. Okay, so this is what we are going to be doing. Now let's find partners. All of you can find partners or find an empty space in the wall. Best is to have partners. Now with the partners, the other partner can help you pushing your feet up, kicking your feet up. See, I want every one of you to try this for a few seconds, or for a few minutes rather. Then after that, I'll take a few questions regarding handstand. Okay, but right now let's get started. Come on, partner up, partner up, partner up. Come on, partner up. Now kick your feet up towards the ground and move your hands and legs dancing in an upside down position. Come on, kick and hold, and then slowly step your hands. Let's all perform the asana. Kick your hands, kick your feet up and move your hands. Okay, so there are actually two ways of doing this. One, you use your momentum from a standing position and kick yourself up. Okay, so that is one. But if you want to use momentum and kick your feet up, you also need to be ready to be able to drop down into the position. The other way is where you already plant your hand on the ground and from there you kick your feet up. So this is a little more controlled way of doing it. You can switch partners and try. Switch partners. Yes, good. Ecuador team, you guys are doing a wonderful job. That's nice. LA male team, partner up. Do it along with your partners. It's a lot easier with partners. Vedat Maya, find yourself a partner. Do it along with the partner. Okay, relax, 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 relax. All right, let me take some questions over here with regards to this particular asana. Let's take some questions here. You can come and you can unmute and you can speak. Any clarifications, any doubts with regards to performing the asana, then I will share the details of how we can do it further. LA team, Bolivia team, Ecuador team. With regards to handstand, if you have any specific questions, let's keep it to handstand. The generic ones, I will take it later. This is for this particular asana. If you have anything, you can ask.
Maharaj Nithyananda, when you do handstand, with the headstand, at least your gravity is on the crown of the head. When you're on the hands, where is the center or your center of gravity?
Okay, I need to know who is speaking because I'm not able to see you in the camera. Can you tell your name, Ma?
Ma Jessica, LA team.
Okay, Jessica Ma is back. Okay, all right. So as far as handstand is concerned, Ma, the whole point of balance will be on your hands, okay? So it's going to be on all your fingers. The more and more you're able to plant it on the ground, the more balance you're going to be able to get. Okay, so planting it wide, stretch it out, and it's more like how a tree would grow its roots onto the ground, right? You're going to visualize the same where you plant your fingers on the ground and literally the balance happens in all your 5 fingers and the base of your palm. So your palms would just move. That is all the balance comes in. It's not on your crown of your head. Are you understanding, Ma?
Yes. And how do you, with the shoulders and the neck, that there's supposed to be space, right? Your shoulders shouldn't collapse.
You actually can be a little more free with it, Ma. You need to focus on tightening your stomach. Don't bother about your neck so much. Focus on tightening your core, because tightening your core is what is going to help you with the asana, not your neck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, wonderful. Yes, any other questions? See, even with your partners, even while doing with partners, if you have any doubts as to how to help or how you want to do, you can come and ask, so we can help you. LA team, Ecuador team, Bolivia team. LA males, if you guys are speaking, I can't really hear you. All right. So if we do not have questions, shall we go to the next? Yes,
Question.
let's go to the next.
Nithyananda, I'm sorry.
Yes,
We have
go ahead, Ma.
actually you answered the question yesterday, but I still feel confused. Before when I did yoga, the teacher said that we cannot help each other and touch each other's body because we will exchange our energy and affect the other people's energy. But now we can have partners. When we go back home, what should we do?
Even after you go back home, you can still have partners and you can still do it. There's no problem. Until and unless specifically we are telling that this asana, do not touch anybody. You can take support of the other person in the initial level till you get comfortable with it. No problem.
Okay, I got it. Thank you.
And also, Ma, you can be rest assured, because whatever we are telling is exactly from the scriptures. In fact, the chanting that happens, right, is the scriptural reference of how the asana has to be performed, how the pranayama has to be performed, what are the benefits of the asana. It's actually that. We'll share the book also with every one of you, where all of you can see the entire reference of what we are doing. So because it's exactly as per the scriptures, so you don't have to worry at all. See, probably when you learnt it outside, in a generic way, the people would have told, okay, if you touch, their energy is going to pass and all of that. But here, we are doing the authentic way that Paramashiva himself has described in the Agamas. You're understanding, Ma?
Okay, just before my teacher told me we should be very careful with that part. That's why I asked you the question again.
Understood. But here is the thing, right? Where in generic, a lot of yoga teachers out there, but when it comes to Shastra Pramana, which is what makes Nithyananda Yoga completely foolproof. See, for example, Swamiji very beautifully tells this. Some technique that has worked for a person is not necessarily going to work for you. When is it going to work? Only when it is given by the Shastras, which is our Vedas and Agamas, which is directly by Paramashiva himself, the techniques given. Whatever Bhagavan is teaching here is going through all 4 levels of, I would say, acid wash. Starting with Shastra Pramana, which is given in our Vedas and Agamas, revealed directly by Paramashiva. Then after that, Apta Pramana, which is the great sages, the rishis, the munis, the yogis who have done this, the asanas, the techniques, that is Apta Pramana. Then Swamiji has done this personally in his life as Atma Pramana, and then only Bhagavan is giving it to us, which becomes Sakshi Pramana. Are you understanding, Ma? So the yoga that we are doing is foolproof and for sure to give you the benefit. If you do not have this, just because some person has had an experience and you follow that, there is every risk. Please understand, it is not just that you won't get benefit, but there is every risk to catch various different problems because it is not mandated by the scriptures. It is not passing through the scriptures, the authentic tradition. Especially I'm telling for yoga, because yoga has been diluted so much around the entire world. Every form of yoga has come. Bear yoga, goat yoga, dog yoga. Every form of yoga has come. But while diluting and while manipulating yoga, it actually causes more harm to a person. So Nithyananda yoga is the most authentic version. That is not just Patanjali's yoga. Patanjali's yoga is only the Ashtanga yoga. But Paramashiva describes much more in detail way before. And that is what we are teaching everyone. You're understanding, ma? All right, good.
Yeah.
Wonderful, ma. Okay, so let's move forward. How many of you understood what I was explaining with regards to the authenticity?
Nithyanandam, yeah. I have a question for you.
Yes, yes, ma. Please tell me. LA male team, can you all guys sit up? This is not Shavasana time. LA male team, come on up.
So,
Yes, go ahead, ma.
when you said that, the energy is not supposed to be in the head and in the palms in the last asana, I know I'm having this energy in my head, and I feel like there's a point.
I think you misunderstood me, ma. I did not tell energy. I was talking about the point of balance, where the points of balance would come in, not about anything about the energy.
Okay.
When we balance in headstand, there are 3 points where you get. One is your head and on the 2 elbows. But in handstand, the points of balance are there on all your fingertips. So that is why you spread it out, and the whole 10 fingertips and the base of the palms, they become the points of balance. It's got nothing to do with energy. I was speaking about the point of balance, how you balance.
Okay. Because I do feel like I do feel those trying to get the alignment, I guess. I don't know the words, but like a feeling of when I'm in a position, I can feel like a certain point, I guess the balance
Yes, that
point.
is good, ma.
So those are so when you do the handstand, it's in your elbows, and you said in the head. Is that what you said?
Sorry, ma, your voice broke up. If I heard you right, you were telling that in headstand, it is at the 3 points.
Yes.
That is the points of balance.
What are those points?
Your elbows and your head. You can see on the screen. So it's your elbows and your head. Those are the 3 points.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
On your handstand, it's completely on your fingers, fingertips and base of your palm.
Oh, got it.
Okay, ma. Wonderful.
Thank
Good. Thank you, ma. Yes. Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's all enter into the next asana. LA male team. Come on, guys. The moment you get a chance, you're not supposed to be lying down. You're supposed to be doing something more active. We're all yogis. Come on up. Okay, let's enter into the next asana, which is going to be Kunjarasana. In Kunjarasana, we are going to be standing up. Everyone on your feet. Everyone, please come up on top of your feet. Stand up on your mats. Please stand up on your mats. Now, have a distance between your feet, and you're going to bend down and place one palm down on the mat with the arm straight. You can either place your left or right, and bring the opposite hand to the head. Bring the opposite hand to the head. Holding on near your ears, please bend down. This is Kunjarasana. Let's all perform Kunjarasana. Inhale and exhale in the Sahaja Pranayama, where when you inhale, visualize the air carrying the Kundalini Shakti throughout your entire body. Hold the breath in you comfortably and exhale through your nose. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
अथ वक्षे महादेव कुञ्जरासनमुत्तमं करेणैकेन पादाभ्यां भूमौ तिष्ठेत् शिरः करः.
Relax, come up. Now we are going to be performing Kunjarasana on the other side, which means the other hand is going to be going down straight and you're going to be bending the other hand and holding on to the ears, switching sides. Let's bend down and enter into Kunjarasana on the opposite direction. Please bend down. Have enough gap between your feet and try to keep your knees straight. See, if you increase the gap of your feet, naturally your knees will become straight. You'll be able to keep your knees straight. Please perform the Kunjarasana. You're going to visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
अथ वक्षे महादेव कुञ्जरासनमुत्तमं करेणैकेन पादाभ्यां भूमौ तिष्ठेत् शिरः करः.
Relax. Now let's enter into the next asana, which is going to be Kadambasana. Now you're going to sit down on the ground with your feet flat and heels close to your body. Sit down on the ground with your knees bent, sitting down on the ground, heels close to your body, feet flat. Now hold on to your ankles. Hold on to your ankles and lift the toes of the ground. Hold on to your ankles and lift the toes of the ground. Come on, it's a very subtle way of doing it. You can bend your back. You don't have to keep your back straight. Balance yourself in the pose. Get your feet as close as possible. And lift your toes off the ground. So that it's balancing on your heels and on your butt. Hold on to your ankles. Now you're going to visualize yourself as a Kadamba tree in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
पार्श्वेभ्यां भूमिं वष्टभ्य हस्तद्वयेन गुल्फौ धृत्वा तिष्ठेत् कदम्ब भवति.
Now relax. Move your feet a little further forward, having a little space between your butt and your heels. Now hold the knees with the opposite hands and press them towards the chest. Press them towards the chest. Let's perform the Pavana Muktasana. Literally every asana, every posture that we sit is a asana in our scriptures. So now you're actually learning the different names and the Shastra Pramanas for it. Now visualize any excess air, the Vata, releasing from your body, and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
द्वयोस्तु पादयोः पाणिं लात्वा स्वस्वनितम्बके जानुनी वक्षसि साधुर्बभ्रती करबन्धनैः एवं विधा स्थितिर्यत्र तत्र वायुमुक्तासनं भवेदनेन वशा शुद्धिर्मलस्थवायुर्मोचनम्.
Okay. Next, we are going to be entering into Chakorasana. So Chakorasana is where we put one foot behind the head and then one foot, the opposite foot stretched out, place our hands beside the side of our hips and then lift off the ground. So we're going to show you Chakorasana and then we are going to be practicing this asana. We'll be showing you the asana first. All of you can see to understand what the asana is. And then we will tell you how you can practice. So this is Chakorasana. One leg behind the neck, the other leg in forward, stretched out in front of you and body lifted off the ground. Okay, relax. Now we are going to be doing this together. Okay, so especially all of you in LA, you're going to find yourself a chair. There are a lot of chairs which are available. So all of you, please get yourself a chair. Now, as you have a chair that is there, okay, now with the chair there, you're going to lift your feet. Okay, now while in this position, you're going to lift one foot and place it on top and try to get your forehead as close as possible towards the chair and slowly pull your body forward. No, don't go on your back. You're going to sit on your hip. So place your leg on the chair and bring your body closer, pulling yourself down, as you can see. Come on, use a chair, place it on the top and pull your neck down towards the bottom. Pull your neck down. Bolivia team, if you guys do not have chairs, you can do this with your hands. So pull your feet up. Pull your feet up. LA team, every one of you get yourself a chair and you're going to actually pull and hold. See, if you see, once you place this, right, all of you relax, all of you see the screen. Now place one foot on top, okay, whichever you feel is more flexible for you, whether you're left or you're right. Place one foot on top. Now the other hand goes inward, okay, the other hand goes inward. So you're not holding outside and trying to pull yourself down. No, you're going to place your hand inward and hold on to the chair. Okay, inward and hold on to the chair. With the other one, hold on. Now pull your body down. With the help of your hands, pull yourself down and hold. You can also bounce just like how you're seeing, right? Just going up and down. So this will help you prepare yourself to enter into this asana. Yes, every one of you, please try. Once you're able to get to that, then slowly you're going to move your leg behind your neck. Come on, try. Insert your hand. Yes. Some of you are doing, that's wonderful. Oh wow, actually one of you, Ma, actually I'm able to see you from the back camera. One of you are able to put your feet behind the neck. What you need to do, Ma, place your hands beside the hip. You're placing it behind your back. Place your hands beside the hip. To the side, yes. And now slowly try to lift your body forward. Once you place your leg behind the, neck, place your hands beside the hip in forward. Okay, we're going to show you. Those of you who are already able to do the asana, right? will show you the way you can lift, because some of you I am seeing are able to do it. Once you place the leg behind the neck, okay, what you want to do is place your hand in front of you. You don't want to place it here. If you place it here, you won't be able to lift. So you need to move your hand to the side of your hips, beside the thigh. Once you keep it there, then you will be able to lift. So place your hands forward and push your body up. Push your body up. Yes, some of you are, yes. I can only see you from the back angle, ma. I'm not able to see you from the front angle. But you're doing a wonderful job. That's great. LA female team, you guys are doing wonderful. And even those in the front, all of you give it a shot. Try. Pull yourself further down. Good. Now, you're going to visualize yourself as a powerful source of energy in your inner space, and the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
पूर्वतानं च दुष्पादपीठं वज्रासनं तथा चकोरक्रं च शलभभुजङ्गमपि वृश्चिकम्.
Okay, relax. Now, just put the chairs aside. You don't have to keep it back, because we'll be doing this on the other side, but after a couple of asanas. So just keep it aside. Okay, yes, relax. Now, the next is actually going to be something that will stretch our feet out. Now, the same leg that you try to place behind your neck, we are now going to be performing Dhanurasana 2, where you're going to sit down with your feet stretched out. Now, hold on to your toes in the Prana Mudra, which is your middle and index finger. Hold on to your big feet, big toes, and pull one foot all the way back. Okay, you're going to pull it all the way back, just like how you would draw a bow. Pull it all the way up, as close as possible towards your face. Come on, pull. See, don't worry if the other hand is not reaching the toe. Even if it goes only till their knee, it is okay. The point here is to pull it back. Yes, pull it back. And your focus has to be, your focus is going to be this hand pulling this leg back. If this relaxes and you're placing it here, that is okay. Now, when you pull, try to pull it backward, okay? You want to try and pull it as much as possible. Hold the position. Hold the position. Yes, pull, hold. Visualize yourself as a bow in your inner space. And the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
पादाङ्गुष्ठोदपाणिभ्यां गृहीत्वा श्रवणावधिं धनुराकर्षकाकृष्टं धनुरासनमीरितम्.
Okay, relax. Yes. Now, we are going to be performing another one. These are all nice and challenging asanas which are there. The next asana we are going to be performing is going to be Ashtavakrasana. Okay, we are going to be showing how to perform Ashtavakrasana. First, all of you can see how the Ashtavakrasana is performed. And then we will teach you how to do it. Okay? So this is Ashtavakrasana. Alright? Okay, relax. Now we are going to show an easy way to do it. So there is an easy way for all of us to do. Now, as you are seated, okay, bring your knees in front of you. Just be seated like how we are sitting, right? So now in this position, okay, as you are seated down, in this position, you are just going to bring, all of you get your right hand up, lift your right hand and place it in front of your feet. Okay, right hand in front of your feet. Now try to get your you get your right hand, take it under your right leg so that your knees are on top of the back of your hands. Okay, this is step 1. All of us, let's perform the step 1. Let's do it along. Come on, good. Now let's enter into step 2. Now step 2 is going to be where you cross your leg. So one leg is here, right? Now you have the other leg. Now cross the other leg. Okay, you're going to cross the other leg. The opposite hand is on the ground. One leg is supported on the other hand, and it is here, right? All of you, please get into this position. Now once you are in this position, the next what you want to do is slowly pull your body up into the air. So you just want to practice this, where you're going to push your body up with your hand so your butt raises off the ground. So just push your body up and raise. See, even if your feet touches the ground in the initial phase, right? You want to lift, it's okay. Your feet can be on the ground and you can try lifting. Get a hang of lifting first. Okay? Get a hang of lifting. Once you're comfortable with this, lift. And if you just stretch your feet out, now automatically it will switch. Okay? And you're just going to bend down. Okay? So let's perform this together. Let's see whichever levels we are in. We can do that. At whichever level we are in, all of you cross your ankles and bring them towards the ground and lift your butt off the ground. With the support of your hands and feet, lift your butt off the ground. Come on, every one of you, please try. Lift your butt off the ground. Yes. Now once your butt is off the ground, now slowly raise your feet off the ground. Raise your feet off the ground and try to stretch it out. Just like how you would stretch out your hands and legs. Just stretch it out. Come on, try. It's only, see, the more we practice, the more easier it will become. Don't worry even if you're losing balance. It's only a matter of time before we will catch it. Come on, Bolivia female team. Come on, all of you do it. Okay, yes, actually many of you are able to do. I'm going to show you how to stretch the leg out. Okay, some of you are missing that part of it and losing balance, right? Now when you stretch your leg out, you want to make sure your elbow bends. So right now your leg is placed on top, right? Now if you see from this angle, this is how I am. Now this elbow is bent, right? Now when I lift my hands off, in the initial level I am not going to stretch my hand. That you will be able to do once you get a hang of it and once you're able to do it a little longer. But in the starting, I am going to keep my hand bent. Okay? I am going to keep my hand bent and this leg continues to be supported. So you want to bring your awareness onto your body and slowly bend. Okay? Slowly bend and stretch. Once you get comfortable, then obviously you'll be able to balance, you'll be able to do whatever you want. But in the initial phases, keep your hand bent, which means your elbow bent, so your knees are supported on top of it. This is for those of you who are able to perform the asana and just need balancing help. Yes, LA males team. That's Patrick, Aya, right? Yeah. You did a wonderful job, Aya. That's good. All right. Now, in this asana, you're going to visualize yourself as a crane in your inner space. And the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
वासिष्ठरथ कौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमथोत्थानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम्.
Relax, 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 relax. Good. How many of you are sincerely trying? I'm really happy that many of us are sincerely giving in our effort. How many of you feel that yes, I am giving my sincere 100% effort into it? Can you all raise your hands? Both hands. Both hands. Yes, that's great. Wonderful. Now please shake your hands up itself like that so you relax your hands. Okay, yes, good. Relax your wrists. Okay, just shake your wrist out. Rotate your wrists. See, it is only by performing more of these asanas your wrist will become strong. How many of you feel your wrist, it's paining at your wrist or your wrist is hurting? Raise your hands. Okay, good. It is hurting means it is good because not only we are using that part of the body. So don't worry, it is good. We just have to do it in a controlled manner, giving ourselves short breaks, but repeating it. Don't give long breaks. That is another thing. When you give long breaks, the body tends to go back to its innate condition, which is how it was earlier. Only when you give short breaks and get back at it, you will see that the body actually starts molding itself to what we want to do. How many of you are understanding this? Because some of you, most of you are doing it continuously, but some of you just settle down telling, okay, it is paining. That you need to be aware, you need to bring awareness to yourself and make sure that you are pushing yourself. Like yesterday I explained, right? Comfort zone and pain zone. The place where it is uncomfortable and the place where it starts hurting. You should push yourself into the uncomfortable zone. Okay? Okay, all right. Let's go to the next asana. The next asana is going to be pranasana. In pranasana, all of you stretch your feet out in front of you. Stretch your feet out in front of you. Now, place the right foot on top of the left thigh. Right foot on top of the left thigh. And bring the left foot flat on the ground, which means you're going to bend the knee of the left foot and bring the feet on the ground. Now, insert the left hand in the gap under the knee. Insert the left hand underneath the left knee. Follow along, do it along. Yes, left hand under the left knee. And the opposite hand placed on the knee. Opposite hand placed on the knee. Try to press your feet to the ground. This is pranasana. This is pranasana. Hold the position. Hands on the knee. Yes, hands on the knee. The opposite hand on the knee. No, you need to place your feet first on the thigh. Correct, ma. You need to place your feet first on the thigh and then insert your hand under the leg. Yes. Opposite hand on your knee, ma. Not on the side, on your knee. Yes. LA female team back rows. Yes, you got it. Wonderful. Please hold the position. Visualize yourself as immortal, being able to exist, derive energy from the prana around you and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
एतत् प्रभेदं वक्ष्यामि करोति यस्तचामरः एकपादमुरौ बद्ध्वा स्कन्धेऽन्यत्पादरक्षणम् एतत् प्राणासनं नाम सर्वसिद्धिप्रदायकं वायुमूले समारोप्य ध्यात्वा कुञ्चप्रकारयेत्.
Okay, let's now enter into the next asana. The next asana is going to be Parshva Matsyendrasana. Now, as you are in a seated position, place the right foot at the root of the left thigh. Okay, right foot not on top, at the root, at the base. Root of the left thigh. And then place the left leg by the side of the right knee. Similar to Gomukhasana, but not aligning your knees together. Come on, lift the feet and place it on the other side. Yes, lift the foot and place it on the other side. One leg near the perineum, the other crossing over. Now, hold the left leg with the right hand. Hold the left leg with the right hand. Okay, wait, all of you raise your right hand. All of you first raise your right hand. Raise your right hand. Okay, now bring it all the way around. Okay, turn your body, twist your body around. Yes, twist your body around. Hold the left leg with the right hand. Hold the left leg with your right hand and twist your body in this position. Remain steady. Hold the position. Hold the position. Now, with the support of the other hand, turn yourself, twist yourself more. Twist yourself more, looking backward. Exhale and turn. Put a gentle pressure, use a gentle momentum to exhale and just twist towards the back, making your body a little more flexible with every turn. Now, visualize the great sage Matsyendranatha in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
वामोरुमूलार्पितदक्षपादो जान्वो बहिर्वेष्टितदक्षदूष्णा प्रगृह्य तिष्ठेत् परिवर्तिताङ्गः श्रीमत्स्यनाथोदितमासनं स्यात् मत्स्येन्द्रपीठं जठरप्रदीप्तिं प्रचण्डरुक्मण्डलखण्डनास्त्रम् अभ्यासतः कुण्डलिनी प्रबोधं दण्डस्थिरत्वं हि ददाति पुंसां पार्श्वाभ्यां धृत्यते यास्तु पार्श्वमत्स्येन्द्रमुत्तमम्.
Relax. Yes, relax. Good. Now we are going to be performing Chakorasana, which is placing the leg behind the neck and lifting the body off the ground. We are going to be performing it on the other side. So you are now going to be, those of you who need assistance, you can bring your chairs, pull your chairs in front of your mat. Pull the chairs in front of your mat. Now lift and place the other foot on top of the mat, on top of the chair, and pull your body down towards the ground. Once you are comfortable, when you are comfortable with it and you have placed your feet behind your neck, then you are going to lift off the ground in Chakorasana. Now let's do it together. Placing the chair. Bolivia team, you guys pull your feet up and hold. And slowly you can actually lie down towards your back. That is actually another way where if you lie down on your back and pull, for some people that is the easier way of doing. If you do not have a chair, that's okay. Now hold on to the chair and pull your body down towards the ground. Pull your body down towards the ground. Come on, every one of you, pull, pull, pull. Look down, not forward, down. Look down and push yourself. Come on, give yourself a push, or rather a pull. Pull, pull, pull. Now, visualize yourself as a powerful source of energy in your inner space. Come on, pull yourself down, pull and hold as much as you can. Only then you will get comfortable. If you feel at some point it becoming a little too hard, then you can relax and then again come back in a few seconds. And try to keep pulling your body. Try to keep pulling your body down and your feet behind your neck. Those of you who are able to do, place your hands beside your hips, not at the back, to the side of your hips. Yes, LA female team, everyone is doing sincerely, that is good. Yes, good. Wonderful, Ma, you're able to lift your butt off the ground in this, that is good, that is the first step. Once you're able to lift your butt off the ground, then you can lift your feet off the ground as well. Yes, Ma, yes, you can actually hold on with one of your hands and lift your one foot up. Good. You're doing a wonderful job, Ma, at the back row. That's great. Now visualize yourself as a source of energy in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
पूर्वतानं च दुष्पादपीठं वज्रासनं तथा चकोरक्रं च शलभभुजङ्गमपि वृश्चिकम्.
Okay, relax. Slowly relax. You can keep the chair aside. Once again, we'll be using the chair after a couple of asanas. So you can just put it aside for now. You don't have to take it all the way to the sides. Just place it aside beside your mat so it doesn't disturb you. Okay? Now let's enter into the next asana, which is going to be Dhanurasana 2. Now with your feet stretched out, in front of you, you're going to be holding on to the big toes with the index and the middle finger in the prana mudra, and now you're going to pull the opposite foot all the way back towards your face, towards your ear, and balance. In this, the focus is to pull the feet back. The focus is not to hold the front toe, but it is to pull the feet back. So pull your feet back. That is the focus. And hold the position in a pulled angle. Visualize yourself as a bow in your inner space. And the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
पादाङ्गुष्ठौ तु पाणिभ्यां गृहीत्वा श्रवणावधि धनुराकर्षकाकृष्टं धनुरासनमीरितम्.
Relax. Good. Now we are going to be performing Ashtavakrasana on the other side. We'll show you what Ashtavakrasana is once again. This is where we insert our hand, place our legs on behind the arms, stretch our feet towards the side and lift the body off the ground. Now let's do it together. Please be seated. Last time we did it on the right. Now we are going to do it. Now in the left, bend your knee and insert the left hand under the left knee such that the knee comes behind the arm. The knee is on the back side of your arm. Now cross the other ankle. Cross the other ankle. Please follow along. Let's do it together. Bolivia team, let's do it together. Insert your hand under the knee and cross the ankles. Okay, cross the ankles. Now once you have crossed your ankles, bend forward, placing the legs on the ground, and try to lift your butt off the ground. Try to lift your butt off the ground. Bend down and try to lift the butt off the ground. Yes, some of you are doing it, that's good. Now slowly bend a little more forward, stretching your feet out to the side. Stretching your feet out to the side. Come on, let's do it together. Even if you dropped, once again insert your hands, cross your ankles, bend down and stretch your feet out. Sometimes doing it fast also will help because you will not strain so much, so you have all the energy to pull yourself up. Let's all perform the Ashtavakrasana. Visualize yourself as a flying crane in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
वासिष्ठमथ कौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमथोत्थानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम्.
Relax. Relax, relax, relax. Stretch your feet out. Stretch your feet out. Rotate your shoulders. And then you're going to rotate your wrists. Shake your wrists out. Just shake it out. Bend it forward and backward. All right. Let's now enter into the next asana, which is going to be Pranasana. In Pranasana, now you're going to be placing the right foot on the left thigh. If you did it the opposite direction earlier, then switch the sides. Whichever side you did, you're going to do the opposite. I'm going to be telling it on the right side. So place your right foot on the left thigh and bring the left foot on the ground. Bring the left foot on the ground, bending your knee. Now you're going to insert the left hand under the left knee and the right arm on top of the right knee. The right palm on top of the right knee. Let's perform the Pranasana together. Now visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
एतत् प्रभेदं वक्ष्यामि करोति यस्य च अमरः एकपादमुरो बद्ध्वा स्कन्धेऽन्यत्पादरक्षणम् एतत् प्राणासनं नाम सर्वसिद्धिप्रदायकं वायुमूले समारोप्य ध्यात्वा कुञ्चप्रकारयेत्. Okay, relax. Now we're going to be entering into the next asana, which is going to be Parshva Matsyendrasana. In Parshva Matsyendrasana, now you're going to place the left foot at the root of the right thigh. Left foot at the root of the right thigh and place the right foot on the opposite side across the left knee. Across the left knee, yes. Now all of you are going to be lifting your left hand towards the sky. All of you lift your left hand towards the sky. Now turn right, twist your body, turn towards the right. Twist your body, place your palms around the knee, touching, holding on to your right leg. Now place the other hand behind your body on the ground. Exhale and look back. Look backward, not at the screen. Look backward and twist your body. Exhale and twist your body. Come on, twist. Exhale and twist. And hold the position. Visualize the great sage and yogi Matsyendranatha
in your inner space. And the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
वामोरुमूलार्पितदक्षपादो जान्वो बहिर्वेष्टितदक्षदूष्णां प्रगृह्य तिष्ठेत् परिवर्तिताङ्गः श्रीमत्स्यनाथोदितमासनं स्यात् मत्स्येन्द्रपीठं जठरप्रदीप्तिं प्रचण्डरुक्मण्डलखण्डनास्त्रम् अभ्यासतः कुण्डलिनी प्रबोधं दण्डस्थिरत्वं हि ददाति पुंसाम्.
Okay, relax. Stretch your feet out in front of you. Stretch your feet out in front of you. Now we are going to be performing the Ardha Paschimottanasana. Now this is a very beautiful asana. This is actually some of the fundamental asanas these are. In Ardha Paschimottanasana, you are going to be stretching one foot forward and bend one foot, bringing it close to your perineum. Bringing it close to the perineum. Now you're going to be sitting straight. We're going to show you a couple of different techniques that will help you master the asana. Now while you are in the seated position, you want to make sure that your back is straight. Okay, so from a normal seated position, you're going to push your hip up and your shoulder opened in front of you. Now please understand, the focus is not to get the head to the knee, rather get your head all the way to your toe, to your ankle. That is going to be the focus. Okay, so for that particular reason, if you have to bend, you need to have your back straight, and then you need to bend down from your hip all the way down as much as possible. Then you will see that you're getting a lot more stretch in this position. You can also do this with your partner just to help the other person go down. Now you don't want to push here. This is not the position. Rather, you want to push them forward and down. Okay, push them forward and down. If you're already able to put your head on the feet, then you're going to move your head towards the ground, and the partner can give a slight push, bending down and holding down. Let's do it together. Please get into partners. Pair up, pair up, pair up. Even though it is simple, pair up. Because only when we stay down in the position for a few seconds, the stretch will increase. Many times our own force is not sufficient. Okay? Now make sure that you are sitting straight before you bend down. Sit straight, back straight, and bend down all the way from your hip. You don't want to round your back. So bend down from your hip. And bend down. If you're able to bring your forehead to the knee, then you're going to bring your forehead to the ground. Slightly slip your head off the knee and bring your forehead all the way to the ground. Yes, Kailasa, Bolivia. Great, many of you are able to do it. That's wonderful. Ecuador, yes. Parama Yoga, push yourself down. Parandaman Maharaj, press Parama Yoga down to the ground. Push him further down. Now relax and switch partners. Relax and switch partners. We are not switching sides. We are only switching partners. After that, we will switch sides. Switch partners. Same side. Bend down towards the ground. And the other partner can help you. Press from the lower back. Okay? You're not pressing from the middle. Rather, you're pressing the body down and forward. Both. Take as much as stretch as possible. The person who is bending down, you need to tell the other person how much to push you. And hold. If you're able to bring your head to your calf or your ankles, you're now going to bring your forehead to the ground. Push yourself all the way to the ground. Now visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
एकं पादं प्रसार्य एकं पादस्य पार्श्वेना सीवनी सम्पीड्य हस्तद्वयेन प्रसारितपादाङ्गुष्ठं धृत्वा जानुभरिमस्तकं न्यसेत् अर्धपश्चिमतानं भवति.
Relax. The next asana is going to be Kraunchasana. In Kraunchasana, you can use the chair once again. Basically, what we are going to do is, as we are seated, you're going to put your leg under your butt. You're going to sit on top of that and slightly shift the leg out to the side. Then you're going to hold on to the opposite foot, interlocking your fingers and lifting it straight up, bringing your forehead to your calf. So this is Kraunchasana. You can use the support of a chair. So in a chair, when you place the chair, you can place one leg on top, one leg on the ground towards the side, where your butt is seated on the ground. You're not sitting on top of your feet. And the opposite foot on top of the chair, straight up. And then hold and bend down. Bend down, bringing your forehead towards your calf muscle. Let's perform it together. Come on, everybody, into Kraunchasana. Everybody into Kraunchasana. Feet up. Stretch your knees out. Focus and pull. Pull your toes towards you. Stretch your knees forward and hold. Come on, every one of you are yogis. Pull and hold. Visualize yourself as a crane in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
वासिष्ठमथ कौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमथोत्तानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम् उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Relax, 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 relax. Great, wonderful. I know yesterday I told I'm going to give an extra few minutes for the questions to come through, but I'm going to be extending this a little longer. So we do this on the opposite direction and then I will take questions as well. Okay. So now we are going to be performing Ardha Paschimottanasana on the other side. Now, I was saying that in Ardha Paschimottanasana, put your chair aside. In Ardha Paschimottanasana, many of us were able to do it. So I'm just going to show a slight different variation in Ardha Paschimottanasana that all of you can do. Alright. So while one leg is stretched out in front of you, first step is where you're able to get yourself as close as possible. Place your hand where your head is and see how much you're able to bring your feet. How much you're able to bring your head towards your feet. So the feet is here. You're going to bend down and see as much as you're able to bring. So there's like only just a few inches gap, which is good. Now, once you're comfortable in this, then you're going down all the way, right? Now, I will show you a third variation of this. For those of you who are able to do both of this and this, the third variation is going to be where, let's do it together. All of you stretch your right leg out. Let's do it together. Right leg out. Left leg bent. Right leg out. Now, with your left hand, hold on to the other side of the foot. Okay, you're going to hold on to the other side, outside of the foot, and this on the inside. So you're going to hold on to the outside of the foot and you're going to bend downward. So which means your whole hand goes outside. Okay. Now from this position, bend down, your hand is already in. So this hand goes inward and this hand goes outside. Hold and pull. Okay. Hold and pull. Now this will stretch the entire spine all the way from the bottom, goes to the side, to your shoulders, arms, all the way to the side. So this is the other variation which you can do. Let us do it together. Even others, if you want to give it a shot, you can try. So bend towards the side and pull yourself, stretch and pull. It should give you a full stretch, full round stretch to the side. Pull and hold. It's actually these things that make the yoga nice, intense, and you actually feel the effect of yoga. You can do it on the other side as well. If you did not repeat it last time, you can do this the other side as well, because I'm saying at least 90% of you are doing this, which is good. Do it on the other side as well. Switch your feet and do it on the other side as well. Pull. And even if this becomes a little comfortable, the partner can help with twisting the body further back. Okay, by twisting the body further backward, it becomes a lot more stretched. Now, visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
एकं पादं प्रसार्य एकं पादस्य पार्श्विना सीवनी सम्पीड्य हस्तद्वयेन प्रसारितपादाङ्गुष्ठं धृत्वा जानुपरिमस्तकं न्यसेत् अर्धपश्चिमतानं भवति.
Relax and come up. We are going to be straightforward jumping into the next asana, which is going to be Kraunchasana. No break. We are going to enter into Kraunchasana. You can bring the chair in front of you for support. Now bend the other knee. Place your butt on the ground. You're not sitting on your knee. Sorry, you're not sitting on your heels. Your butt is on the ground. The leg by the side. Place it by the side. Hold on to the opposite heels and pull it up towards the sky, bringing your forehead as close as possible to the calf muscle. Let's perform the Kraunchasana together. Come on, every one of you, pull and hold. Now, while you're holding your feet, press your knee out. Give yourself that momentum. That's the final asana for the day. So push yourself, stretch your feet out, go that extra mile. And hold. Visualize yourself as a crane in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Relax, 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 relax. Now I'm going to be taking some questions from every one of you. I know we only have 15 minutes left. But how many of you felt a good stretch during this whole time? Especially with the last couple of asanas. Can you all raise your hands? All right, good. Yes. Okay, so now you can go ahead and you can ask the questions. It can be in general about anything that we have been doing with regards to yoga, the Nithyananda yoga. Any questions that you have with what we have done today or what we have been doing during the last couple of days, you can come and ask. Or if you want to share something, you can come and share as well. LA team, Bolivia team, Ecuador team, you can come, ask, share. Yes, Nithyanandam.
I have a question. You mentioned that we use mainly the hands to balance the body in the handstand. But I also use some of the parts of the body to balance. But it don't keep straight. If like a vertical handstand is becoming more like a V handstand. I don't know how to call it. So is it good while we cannot do the full vertical handstand, or I should try directly learn the full vertical handstand, because I use the shoulders to
It's actually
body and also the back, that I bend the back, and it makes me help me.
I understand what you're telling. So Parama Yoga, see, what you need to do is you need to listen to your body. See, for some of us, the back is very flexible. Okay? For some of us, the back doesn't bend at all. So you need to see how your body is reacting to it, but it is consistency which is the key. See, whether the body bends or if it is straight, it doesn't really matter. But when we do it repeatedly, when we do the Nithyananda Yoga again and again and again and again, right, you will actually get it. And whatever you're doing, don't worry, the form is right. The only thing that I will tell you is do it a little slower. Out of your over enthusiasm, you kick yourself and then you go the other side. Okay, so you do it a little slower, bringing in more control and bringing in more core strength, right? Like where you enter into the Moola Bandha. Tighten your perineum and tighten your core. Clear? If you do that and do it a little slowly, you'll be able to balance a lot easier and you'll be able to straighten your legs.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, good.
I have
Yes.
a question. Nithyanandam, I have a question.
Can you tell your name and ask, ma? Go ahead, go ahead, ma.
My name is Yugendra Shaktini in Bolivia.
Yes, ma, please tell me.
Nice meeting you. And my question is, are there any requirements for diet while we're doing yoga? Before I doing this yoga, should I empty my stomach?
Yes. So just before the yoga, so we haven't actually entered into that part of it, but as a practice, just before the yoga starts, right, we actually do the Panchakriya, which is the enema. We clean the bowels completely, so the stomach becomes completely empty, and that actually frees us to perform a lot of these asanas a lot better. So yes, surely cleaning your bowels and emptying your stomach will make a lot of difference. And there is also the other kriyas which are there, where we pour the water through the nostril and then it comes out. So those are like additional things that you can do which will help you with doing this. And yes, my Yogendra Shaktini, I will connect with you also, as Bhagavan's vision for you itself is in the path of yoga. I will share all of those techniques with you as well.
Thank you. And by the way, I don't have time in the daytime, and usually maybe I will after work I will go to my family and do the yoga. And should we empty my stomach for at least 4 hours and do it?
Okay, yes. See, the point is your stomach to be empty. And as a thumb rule, this is for everyone. Bhagavan has shared in so many scriptural references we have, where don't eat after sunset. So if you actually stop eating after sunset, right, automatically once you empty your stomach will be completely empty. Even by the time you go back to your house and all of that, your stomach will be empty. You will avoid a lot of diseases. This is for every one of you. A lot of common problems, headache, cold, fever, diseases, all of these things will be avoided if you just finish eating before sunset. After sunset, you can drink, but don't eat anything solid. So my Yogendra Shaktini, so you can also do the same thing and empty your stomach and then you can do the yoga. But the best time to do yoga is of course in the morning during the Brahma Muhurta before the sun rises. But if you're not able to do at that time, then at least do it later.
Okay, I know. And my last question is, while doing yoga, can I drink some water?
Yes, you can. You can drink water. You can.
Okay, I see. Thank you for your help.
Thank you, ma. Yes, we can go to the next question.
My last question.
Yes, go ahead, ma.
I'm sorry. And we should empty our stomach for at least how many hours before doing yoga?
It doesn't really matter, ma. You can empty and just come in for the yoga. As long as your stomach is empty, you will see the difference. It doesn't have to be 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. You don't have to worry about that.
Okay, I know. Thank you very much.
Yes, wonderful.
Nithyananda Maharaj, this is Ma Mahagovindananda.
Yes, ma, Nithyanandam.
Yes, thank you very much. I've been suffering from a lower back pain, and asanas is really clearing something, and my sciatica as well is improving.
Yes.
Although
I actually saw you, ma. You were actually doing the Chakorasana when we were practicing, right? Actually, there's a camera frame right behind you. So I was able to see how your back is bending when you're placing your leg on the chair and when you are bending down, right?
Yeah.
I was actually seeing it, and you're actually doing very well. You're doing very well. The only thing that you need to do is do it little more consistently. Okay? And even the Paschimottanasana that we did now, have somebody to gently push you down a little more. See, even if it is little uncomfortable, try to get external help. And that will really make a lot of difference for you.
Okay,
Go ahead, Ma.
that's my next question, Maharaj. My life is a bit erratic. I travel, so I can't get a consistent time to do this. But do you have any recommendations? I'd like to continue with these series. How should I do it when I'm not, at home? And should I break it down into maybe 10, 15 asanas a day? What is your recommendation for that?
Okay, I would actually not recommend number of asanas. At least 1 hour is what I would say. Now, if you see what we are doing here, we are doing probably, let's say, about 20 asanas if it is challenging ones in 2 hours time. If it is easier ones, then we do 30 or 40 like that. But the focus is going to be how well you are able to do. At least 1 hour would be the suggestion that I would say. If not possible at all, at least 42 minutes, because that is the time when you are investing in yourself. I understand you have an erratic schedule, but surely you'll be able to pull in time, 21 minutes here, 21 minutes there. At least break it into 2 parts. Do at least 42 minutes and focus on any of the asanas that you want. Even the Nithyananda Yoga, actually for every one of you also I wanted to tell, you do not have to finish all the 108. You do not have to finish all the 300. No, that is not a requirement. The requirement is you becoming comfortable and experiencing that entire one. For example, when I practice, right, when I have to do some asanas, I might just do 1 or 2 the entire stretch. For example, especially with the Paschimottanasana, you will start enjoying your body. You will start learning your body, studying your body. If you slightly press your feet, what happens? If you extend your fingers, what happens? Every change in your body makes a difference. So the yoga will become a juicy moment for you to enjoy yourself. So I would say spend at least 42 minutes per day. And it doesn't matter how many you do.
Finally, I just want to thank you and Swamiji for these series. It's been wonderful. Thank you, Maharaj.
Wonderful, Ma. It's only Swamiji. And in fact, Swamiji specifically designed this for all the Paramashiva Sena participants. And as you're all aware, right, we have been doing yoga. But this teaching like this, training like this, conducting like this, specifically Bhagavan came, sat, guided, instructed us how to instruct and guide people. So it is Bhagavan's that extra love and care to make sure that we are all healthy. Wonderful, Ma. Great. And also, I will also tell you as an Acharya, right? It also gives a lot of, joy when you teach somebody and the person is actually experiencing the benefits of it. That in itself is a sweetness by itself. And I want to thank all of you people for that. All of you are doing it wonderfully, especially I am seeing every one of you do. So thank you all for that.
Nithyananda,
Nice.
do you hear me?
Yes, Nithyananda, go ahead.
Nithyananda, this is Nana Lakshmi from France. I just wanted to share something major for me. I have been having a major surgery 10 days prior to coming to Los Angeles. And every day I decided to do enema before the yoga. And I can that during those 2 days, all the pain I have in my mouth totally disappear. And even if I have some to disintoxication, because my feet are getting bigger, with the yoga, during those 2 hours, really everything goes away. No pain at all, as if there was nothing at all. It's really unbelievable. I just wanted to thank you for
That's wonderful, Ma.
Thank you.
Great. Really wonderful. And yes, cleaning the stomach before the yoga helps a lot. Okay, if all of you can do that. For that night, if you just take kadka podi, or morning you take 2 spoons of castor oil, just half an hour before, it will flush your stomach out. And just take 1 tumbler of water in your empty stomach and come and sit for yoga. Don't drink too much. you can drink at least 1 tumbler of water, 1 glass of water, and come for yoga. It will keep you fresh. And I'll tell you another one. Don't cover yourself with jackets, with sweaters. Don't do that. It is actually completely against the principle, because your whole body breathes. Ma Jessica, you're covered fully and sleeping like a mummy there. It is going to be actually against whatever yoga you're doing. So you need to make sure that you are letting as much prana as possible enter your body, right? Especially if you are male, then you don't have to worry at all. Female also, don't put on extra blankets, jackets, even if it may be a little cold. It's okay. Let that sink into you. You will see it makes a lot of difference. All right, great.
Yeah, Nithyananda Maharaj, I'm Smita from LA.
Yes, ma, go ahead.
While doing the Paschimottanasana, I think bending forward and touching your knees, I feel a constriction in my chest. So am I doing something wrong? Or
No, you're not doing anything wrong. I saw you doing it also, so you don't have to worry about it. Continue to do it. Only one thing which will help you, it's not that you're doing wrong, but one thing that will help you is open your shoulder blade out. Okay, there is a way where your back curls, your back is curling a little, which is how default it will be. But when you bring awareness, sit straight, right? And then you open your shoulder blades out, and from there you bend. You will see that that poking sensation might not be there, and you'll be able to bend a lot more forward and a lot more free. That is the only suggestion, ma. You're not doing anything wrong, but
okay, thank you so much. And yesterday, Ustrasana I'd been trying to do since almost 6 months, but yesterday I did it. So thank you so much for that.
Wonderful, great,
Thank you.
wonderful, ma. Beautiful.
Yeah, me.
Yes. Okay, I think I'll take one last question from the male team. I think it's time for us to close as well for the next session. Yes, male team, go ahead, go ahead.
Can you hear us, Maharaj?
I can hear. Go ahead, Aya.
Okay, Maharaj, this is Vedatmananda, probably behind the camera. I'm
Yes, yes.
having so far last, I think 3 or 4 days ago, we did some yoga and caused some kind of a problem on the lower back, especially on the right. Since then, it's been tender, and I skipped the yoga in the fear that it might cause more problems. But I did. The tenderness is kind of sometimes it goes up and down. So I'm just worried. You know, if I should I take it lightly? Should I skip yoga, or what's your recommendation?
Understood. So first thing, do not skip yoga. Okay. Even if your back is broken, do not skip yoga. That is point number 1 that I want to tell. Now, second, every asana that you perform, right, you need to listen to yourself. Now, I just want you to sit for a few moments, bring awareness to the lower back, and try to see, for example, if you sit putting your pressure little on top of your root of the spine, what is happening? If you bring your back a little more forward, how you are feeling? And if you stretch your feet out, right, how you are feeling? If you sit in Vajrasana, then how are you feeling? See where the comfort is coming and see where the discomfort is coming. The moment, I'm really telling you, Aya, the moment you actually study your body, the pain will disappear. The discomfort will disappear. And don't worry, it is nothing major. So don't worry about it. Okay? Just spend time with your body and see where it is happening, what is happening. It will be healed. Okay? Don't worry, it's nothing major.
Can I ask a simple question?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, we can take one last question, Aya. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Which asana can practice my shoulder and I show you.
I understand. I understand that. Yes, yes, I understand that. There will be asanas that we will be coming by. I will teach in the next upcoming sessions as well. I will help you with asanas that relax the shoulder and remove the stress from the shoulder. I'll help you with that. All right. Wonderful, Aya. So let's all sit straight now. It's time that we end. Let's all sit straight with our head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Please sit up. Please come to a seated position. Place your hands in front of your heart. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Offer your gratitude to Swamiji for the Nithyananda Yoga. Let us chant the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you, everybody. Nithyanandam. Let's take.
I welcome you all with my love and respect. Let you all open all your three eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham